So board, now we'll go back to item 6.0, which is reports and action items from executive session. Do I hear a motion regarding the superintendent's evaluation?
Madam Chair, after reviewing the information Dr. Little provided to the board regarding the implementation and progress of the district's strategic plan and considering the board members' review of its performance, I make a motion that Dr. Little receive an overall outstanding evaluation for 2018-2019 school year.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Oswald. We have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second, board?
Second.
Okay, we'll take Mr. Anderson on that one. Okay, board, we now have a motion on a second on the floor, and I believe the board has asked our board secretary to read the statement that has been prepared for Dr. Little's review, and if Dr. Powers would do that for us, that would be great.
All right. So on October 1st, 2019, the Lexington County School District 1 Board of Trustees met in executive session to conduct the 2018-19 performance evaluation of Superintendent Gregory D. Little. This annual evaluation, required by board policy and by the district's employment agreement with the superintendent, focused on the school system's 2018-2019 academic year accomplishments under Dr. Little's leadership. Lexington District 1 is one of the fastest growing districts in the state, ranking 6th in total enrollment. During the past 10 years, from 2008 to 2018, Lexington District 1 grew by an average of 505 new students per year. The district currently serves 27,363 students from pre-kindergarten to grade 12, with more than 3,900 employees, not including substitutes, in 31 schools, 17 elementary, 8 middle schools, 5 high schools, and 1 technology center. The district also has alternative education services designed to help students at risk of expulsion. In a board meeting held September 10th, 2019, the board reviewed in detail the district's progress on its 2018-2021 strategic plan by examining the district's strategic plan key strategies, portfolio projects, and strategies in design and exploration. In open session tonight, after meeting to finalize Dr. Little's review, the board publicly expresses its approval of his performance and overall vision for Lexington District 1 and pointed out his particular effective performance in the following areas. 1, passage of a general fund budget for the 2019-20 school year that showed a commitment to teachers into classrooms by including a 4% pay raise plus a step pay increase for all eligible certified employees, bringing starting teacher salaries to $35,991, and a commitment to student safety and wellness by providing at least a .5 trained school resource officer at every elementary school, 8 more mental health counselors across the district, creating a .5 mental health counselor at every school. 2, emphasizing on classrooms that reinforce the importance of career-oriented and power schools through initiatives such as Code to the Future at 6 schools, the Google Partnership Dynamic Learning Project, the International Baccalaureate, blended learning, industrial certifications, expeditionary learning, and dual credit offerings. 3, increased student participation in expanded dual enrollment course offerings. In 2017-18, 357 Lexington District 1 students earned 2,955 credits. Last year in 2018-19, 431 students earned 3,555 hours of college credit that could have saved Lexington District 1 parents more than $1.7 million. 4, successful passage of a $365 million bond referendum, providing facilities students need now and in the future. 2 schools are under construction now, and work begins soon on the 3rd. 5th, progress the district made in the 2018-19 on its 2 portfolio projects, areas of focus based upon our strategic plan, which were Project Hope and the Lexington District 1 Executive Leadership Program, and on its development of future strategies it plans to explore this year. Project Hope serves both the emotional and behavioral needs of students through the use of board-certified behavioral analysts who provides insight and supervised behavior, 3 applied behavior analysts who use techniques and principles to bring about meaningful and positive change in students' behavior, school counselors, social workers, and mental health counselors. As part of Project Hope, the district changed its practice regarding students who had drug and alcohol offenses by including required individual and family counseling as well as a year of random drug tests. If they agree to these conditions, they remain in their current education environment while receiving support. Last year, the first year of this program, was a tremendous success. 80% of the students who participated in Project Hope returned to school still successfully engaged. And then secondly, the first phase of the Lexington District 1 Executive Leadership Program, the Aspiring Principals Academy, is one of the best leadership preparation programs anywhere in the nation. The work done there to build the leadership capacity of future administrators prepares them to step into various leadership roles and is designed around the responsibilities of the job. Next, encouragement of teacher leaders to become informed about issues surrounding teacher retention and recruitment and to identify ways to overcome those issues. Next, increased advocacy demonstrated by teacher leaders when they held a night event focused on advocacy for legislators and other key community leaders. Next, the superintendent's advocacy during his legislative sessions that include testifying at education committee hearings and serving as an education resource for the Lexington District 1 delegation. Next, successfully construction and open of a new middle school, Beechwood Middle, this fall. Next, his skills in creating meaningful partnership with private and public sector businesses and government agencies in order to expand educational offerings such as USC's Palmetto College for students and employees. Next, 90% of the Pillion middle and high school students who participate in the district's rolling study hall program, a partnership with Google, pass all of their courses at the end of the 2018-2019 school year. Next, the graduation of the district's first immersion class, boasting 103 graduates earning the Seal of Biliteracy, recognizing graduates who mastered more than one language. Next, identifying of another way to increase middle school students' feelings of belonging and inclusion by shifting the middle school schedule and pushing for the addition of a middle school athletic conference. This accomplishment will impact students for decades. Next, emphasis on safety, including the addition of telephone number of the district tips line and the suicide prevention hotline to the back of student and staff photograph identification badges. Next, implementation of a model classroom and lab sites utilizing instructional practice in real time with students, resulting in 153 model classroom visits last year with 321 teachers, coaches, and administrators impacted. Next, all elementary schools were encouraged to look for opportunities to utilize the push-in model for intervention services. Middle level intervention came out of the exploratory class schedule and became embedded in the students' mathematics or ELA classes. Next, schools released by the South Carolina Department of Education showed Lexington County School District 1 continues to outpace both the national and state averages on national-wide assessments with a combined average SAT score of 1,067 with 1,139 student test takers, a 29.4% increase over the 880 student test takers in 2018. Next, Lexington 1's on-time graduation rate for 2018 was 89.6%, and the district's 2019 high school graduates earned about $159 million in scholarships. Finally, the Board of Trustees did ask Dr. Little to continue his focus on his personal communication with all of the district's constituencies and to continue to pursue the vision and goals of Lexington 1's strategic plan. Board member Tim Oswald said, "Dr. Little has made excellent progress. I'm very excited about his energy and enthusiasm. He has made great progress by reaching out to students, staff, and community." Dr. Kyle Guyton added, "He is the right guy for the job. He does it well and is respected by his peers." Board Chair Cynthia Smith summed it up his review this way: "Dr. Little has had an outstanding year. The students of Lexington District 1 are at the heart of every decision he makes. His leadership truly helps our students design their futures." As a result of his outstanding job performance evaluation, the board acted to extend the superintendent's contract.
You haven't done that yet, so
Yep.
why don't you stop
Yep.
there? Okay. Board, you've heard the write-up. Are there any other comments or questions following that?
Dr. Powers, could you repeat that?
My mouth is so dry.
We're all so tired. But I think it's just been a great year, and we just really appreciate you. And so at this time, are there any questions or comments, Board, following that? We'll take a vote. All in favor of the motion regarding the superintendent's evaluation, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries, and it is unanimous. And Board, I think we should give Dr. Little a round of applause.
Before you move forward, may I say something?
You may.
Again, I want to just publicly thank the board for your support, for all that you've done. I know we've talked privately, but I'd also like to say publicly how much I appreciate it. Successful school districts have strong school boards, and I'm thankful for our school board. I'm thankful for all that you do. I'm thankful for all the time and energy and effort you give for free. And so thank you very much for all you do and the support, and I look forward to us continuing to move this district forward.
Yeah, we appreciate you and your team. Okay, Board, we'll continue on. Do I hear a motion regarding the compensation package for the superintendent's evaluation?
Madam Chair, I move further as a result of Dr. Little's outstanding evaluation, Dr. Little's employment contract with the district be amended as follows. Number one, we extend Dr. Little's contract term for an additional year until June 30th, 2025. Two, we increase by 1% the yearly annuity contributed by the school district conditioned upon a satisfactory performance evaluation as determined in good faith by the board. Three, provide for a salary of $214,751 in 2019-2020, which represents a 2.5% increase over his 2018-2019 compensation. And then fourthly, change the date by which the superintendent is to give the board chair the annual report of his medical examination to provide that he will submit the report to the board chair prior to his annual evaluation.
Okay. You've heard the motion, Board. Thank you, Dr. Powers. Do I have a second? Second. Thank you, Ms. Green, for the second. Are there any questions or comments, Board, regarding the compensation changes? I just would like to say, just to make when the board voted to give the compensation package for the employees, the administrators in the district got 2.5%, and this will match what we have awarded to the administrators. The teachers got almost double that this year in the past budget, so we're matching what we gave the other administrators. Just want to go on record with that. So, Board, are there any other questions or comments regarding the compensation package and the changes to the contract? Hearing none, we'll take a vote. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries, and it is unanimous. Okay, Board, that concludes our program tonight. There is nothing in your packet, and do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Do I have a second?
So-
Thank you. We'll give that one to Mr. Oswald. All in favor, Board, please stand up, and thank you very much for all the hours tonight.
Great. Thank you. All yours.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Now just be back at work in the morning first thing.